Hi, my name is Folaromi Afolayon, and I'm a tarot reader, Reiki practitioner, and artist integrating art and healing. And I'm here to offer a reading for the month of November 2022. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, welcome back. We're going to do a tarot reading and then transition into the oracle reading. We're going to use the Crow Tarot for our tarot portion. And I always like to take a few deep, gentle breaths, call in the spiritual team. If that's your jam, I invite you to join. If not, that's okay too. Okay. So we're just going to hold the deck and take a few deep breaths and then begin to shuffle. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors who support our highest good, please assist us with what we need to know for the month of November 2022. Thank you for your love, truth, and understanding. May we please have clarity and protection during this reading. Ashe. What do we need to know? November. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. First card we get is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. So there might be a project that's in the works that has not really reached its full potential yet. It might just be an idea. It might be a new job or a new venture that you're going into. Even a new relationship. It could be something that hasn't quite taken a full form yet, or, you know, we always evolve. So, but it's something at the very beginning stages. It could be something that you've written down or thought of, but it's going to be something that you want to create and make tangible because of this pentacle energy. So it's something that you want to bring to fruition in some sort of way. And you're at the beginning stages and thinking about why. You might be thinking about your motivation, being grounded in that, and taking some time to get clear about your intention when it comes to this new project or idea or relationship, and what value it might be attached to. Thinking about the lunar eclipse that's happening next Tuesday, I believe, November 8th. So, you know, that lunar eclipse in Taurus is also going to be about values as well, amongst other things. But yeah, just thinking about like what value is driving this forward. How is it supporting you in this process? And that will help anchor you as you move forward, and like being patient with yourself. This is a very patient kind of energy that's required with Pentacles. It's not something that's really fast or rapid, but it's something that that requires like some discipline, diligence, and faith as you're taking those next steps. Oh, and then, okay. Then you get the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords. So what this says next to this Page of Pentacles, it might be an idea that you're having, and it's like this weird kind of pause within it. It's not like really taking full flight yet, right? And so this is also an invitation to rest and meditate on it. Like you don't have to rush to get it done, whatever it may be, because the Four of Pentacles is Four of Swords, is all about reflection and meditation and introspection. It's not like act right now. It's like, let me really think about it. Let me really feel into it. Let me pause and take some breaths before I make this decision. So before you're like moving forward, you want to make sure that you're taking time to meditate on it, and whatever meditation looks like to you, figuring that out, or whether it's journaling, or some sort of stillness, some sort of space for introspection as you're working through this, because it's not like an instant kind of energy that's coming through. So the Four of Swords is saying take your time with it, along with that Pentacles energy. It's something about taking your time and really doing your due diligence with this process and being in the moment, because there might be some challenges, because next to this we get the Eight of Swords, a double, 4 more swords, honey. We get the Eight of Swords next to the Four of Swords, which is the stuck energy. Stuck, I always think of, it's almost Christmas time, so I always think of A Christmas Story, if you've ever seen the movie, where the boy gets his tongue stuck on the ice flagpole and he goes stuck, stuck, stuck. That's like, every time I see this card, that's the kind of energy I think of. It's like stuck, but he's not stuck for long, right? Because the fire department comes and gets him out of there, right? So this is, the good news is, like, you know, you might be feeling stuck with this idea or this project or this new phase, but it's not for long, right? And using your tools and your toolkit to support you, especially with your thoughts and words, will be helpful. Well, talking to a therapist, anything that can kind of help you move through that, because I know this is a really frustrating energy and it can feel like you'll be there forever, but using your tools and your toolkit to support you, and relying on your community and people who are in your circle to support you as you navigate through this possible challenge, will help you in knowing that, like, there's a separation from you and your thoughts, not in a bypassing way, but knowing that you are not your thoughts. Like, you can observe you're having these thoughts around this and feeling like you can't move through this obstacle, but knowing that this is not the final say, and thinking about what can I use, what tools can I use to support me through this challenge. And that value with the Page of Pentacles at the beginning, the value or values that are motivating you to start this project, will be supportive as you're moving through this and maybe going through some challenges this month. Okay, the next card you get is the Nine of Pentacles. I had to make sure it was 9, child. Listen, Roman numerals, not my not my strongest suit. But this is the Nine of Pentacles here. So we get the Nine of Pentacles. This is all about independence. It's about ease. It's about relying on your whole self and feeling fulfilled within yourself. Like kind of coming into the space of just enjoying yourself, abundance, and this could also be in the sense of value. So whatever this is could turn out to be very profitable in your own feeling of satisfaction, but also in like tangible financial gains as well. Even though there, you know, could be challenges with the Eight of Swords, thinking about on getting to the other side of that, and on the other end of that could be something that you could be really proud of, and you could just be proud of yourself for being here. Okay, it's not easy. So thinking about, as you're even moving through these challenges, thinking about one thing that you're proud of every day. And it's not like, it doesn't have to be this big accomplishment, you know what I mean? But thinking about one thing that you're proud of yourself as you're moving through this, but something that's going to make you feel super whole and like just exuberant. It's that could be on the other side of this with this Nine of Pentacles energy. And next to that, we get our only major arcana is the Strength card. You've got this kind of energy. It might be tough, but you have everything you need to move through this challenging time. It's going to make you more courageous and bold. Whatever this project is could be requiring you to do something that you've never done before, and finding a sense of joy in that, a sense of pride in who you are and what you're doing and why you're doing it will be helpful. And also knowing that, like, it's not easy, but you've got it. And calling in on your systems of support, whether in the physical realm, in the ancestral realm, whatever you need to support you, a therapist, like I said before, anything that you can that can support you, a coach to help motivate you. There's this big idea of like finding motivation through this, and not in a toxic way or burnout way, but in a way that will help keep you moving forward and taking those steps, step by step, and not rushing, if that makes sense. But you can do it, offering yourself grace and self-compassion. And this is the space where courage and compassion and care exist in the same space, like that you can hold space for all of those parts of yourself and be gentle and tender with yourself as you're moving through this and navigating this. Yeah, this could be an exciting time of, overcoming something. Everything isn't always exciting, but like just trusting the process and trusting in yourself and trusting in your inner strength as you move through this month. So we're going to move on to our oracle card. We've got the wisdom of the oracle. Love this deck. I'm going to take a few moments to get grounded. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors who support our highest good, please assist us with what we need to know for November 2022. Thank you for your love, truth, and understanding. May we please have clarity and protection during this reading. Ashe. What do we need to know? November. Ooh, yeah. Okay, yep. So, first card we get is exchanging gifts. Exchanging gifts. Giving and receiving. Being open to giving and receiving love, care, support, whatever that means to you. Just kind of creating an open space and knowing that you're worthy of receiving and also giving, and just giving whatever you can that you have the capacity to give this month. And I'm going to look at the description a little bit to get some more clarity on that. Number 27. 27 is the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing the cost and determining value. So you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it, and you have what it takes to be successful. If you align with the law of giving and receiving, you must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create imbalance. This is not a time to just do. Yeah, use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value it brings to your life. And be mindful of the value others bring to your life too. Yeah, so this is definitely a time to be really mindful of energy, like what you're giving and receiving, what you're giving your time to, which makes this Four of Swords even more critical. Taking time to rest, recharge, meditate, take breaks. If you're going to work or you're working on something or you're spending time or energy on something, giving yourself time limits of when you're going to stop, when you're going to take breaks so you don't burn yourself out this month, and just being mindful of what you're giving and what you're receiving and who you're around. Like if you know that somebody is depleting your energy and you've got something in the works, this is not the time to share your ideas with that person or spend time. If you can, limit the time you spend with people who deplete your energy so that you can really have time to devote to creating what you want this month in terms of a project or an idea. And then we get round and round. So it's interesting because this card is actually like the back of the actual like design of the card, which I always think is cool. Of all of the cards, it's the back of it. So this is basically saying like when you're going through something and you feel like you've been through it before, and so you feel like you're going around and round into these same patterns. So this is definitely an indication if you're feeling stuck as you felt before. Hello. And you're feeling like you're going through the same things, like reaching out for help with a coach, mentor, your community, when you're feeling stuck, and thinking about new ways to approach it, but knowing that you're entering this lesson once again to do something different, or you're at a different stage, you're a different person than you were before. So even though things might be feeling like they're the same, it's a matter of trying to approach it differently and say, okay, I'm different than I was before. Maybe you have new tools, you know, maybe you are in a different circumstance, or you moved to a new city, or, you know, something. There's always something that's a little bit different because you're changing, evolving, and growing. And with that, I would also like to say, like, being proud of how far you've come will support you. And that's something that I'm even like grappling with right now and need to like recognize every day, or like working through that, you know, in a challenging way, but just like honoring how far you've come, and not beating yourself up. I know we're humans, we're critical, but being kind to yourself and honoring, like, wow, I really have come a long way, and not measuring it against somebody else. So yeah. So just reaching out for help and, you know, integrating everything that you've learned and honoring your process, because your process doesn't look like somebody else's process. It's yours. So just keeping that in mind and knowing that like it's okay to ask for help. All right. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for this month's reading. If this resonated with you, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, or leave a comment in the comment section below. If you've made it to this video, and if you wish, could you please drop me a red heart in the comment section? Red heart in the comment section, please. And lastly, I also wanted to let you all know that I will be offering year in review readings for the month of November. And this is just to look at what's been going on this year, what you've learned, what you've integrated, and how to move forward. These are not predictions for 2023, but these specific readings will help you to integrate everything that you've learned, and also like as a journal prompt. It can help you with journaling as you're reflecting for the end of the year and like integrating all of those lessons. And tarot is a great mirror for that. It's a great way to expand upon the lessons you've learned and have someone to help you facilitate that. So I have those in 30-minute and 1-hour intervals on my website. I'm going to put that link down in the description below. And I'm also offering distance Reiki sessions, individual distance Reiki sessions for relaxation and ease this month. Yes, I think that's everything. Oh, if you're into tarot and want to learn more skills, check out my Patreon page. That'll be in the description box below. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.